Hey coding owls, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about objects in JavaScript. Now, objects in JavaScript are a very important concept. Unlike other programming languages, here you are not required to actually create a class or give a type, something like that on the fly. You can create an object, and that plays a very important role. Why? Now let's say you are into a project and you require to just create one object for settings or some administrative work, and you require two or three keys. But if you are in an object oriented programming language, you'll have to go and create a class and then create objects now that have its own use. You need to understand and you need to differentiate between that. So here what happens is you are trying to do what you want to create an object. You can create that object on the go. So it's simple. Like you start with a pair of curly brace and you assign that value, and you all have all our key colon value pairs. And key colon value pairs, key is always your string, values is always whatever you want, like number, boolean, string, object, a function, and so on. Now there are various different things how you can create an object, plus how you can modify that object in JavaScript. I'm going to cover it all. Let's jump into it. So let us start with objects in JavaScript. What exactly are we doing in here? So let's say I'll say const person, and my person, as I said, we start with a pair of curly brace. And what is the next thing I do here? I say, let's say name colon, and I'm giving my name. So my name is Zartab. Okay, I pass my age. I say, let's say 33. And here, so see, I've taken a string, I have taken a number. Now what I want next is, let's say I want to give my blog website is www.codewithz.com. So this is where you can find all your codes, and whatever I type, whatever the codes are, you can actually log into codewithz.com, go there, check. And on that note, please do subscribe to my channel. And continuing ahead, so here I can actually describe a function as well. Let's say I want to create a function, let's code. I want to create a function called as let's code. And this function, I'm doing what I'm just saying, console log start coding. Okay, simple as that. So I have created an instance here, and now if I say console log of person and I start my terminal, let me just switch my terminal to right side. Okay, let us position to the right. Okay, so this will be able to okay. Yeah, now I do what I say in node space objects in JavaScript, and I find, see, I have my object, and this object is having particular values. I can do what if I want to fire, I can simply say person dot let's code, and this way it will allow me. See, if I run this again, it is saying start coding. That means that function, I'm able to call that function. Now the very important, so how does JavaScript allows you to edit or make changes into an object? That is very important when you go to validations and those parts. One of the very powerful tool, when I say powerful, believe me, it is next level powerful. That this, there are two ways. Okay, how do we modify? Let's jump into that now. And so I'll just put up a comment here saying modify an object. There are two ways I can modify an object. First is by using a dot operator. Now dot operator is quite simple. Let's say I want to say person dot degree is equal to, and I say masters in information technology. Okay, and once I do this, and if I say console log, just for creating a proper update here, I'll put up a blank line so that we'll be able to differentiate in our logs as well. And I'll say let's print person. Simple. And when I run this, see, when the updated object is printed, I have the degree available. So I was able to actually add a key into my object, yeah, by using a dot operator. But with dot operator, the thing is that you will always have to rely upon the name. You always need to have the name of the key. Sometimes you don't have that. Okay. And the other way, what we can do is by using the square brackets. Yeah. So how we do that? So I will again copy paste this one here, because we are starting with the new implementation. So I take it up here. Next, I'll say person of, let's say, color. My favorite color is, let's say, black. So you see, when I print an object like this, and it will result in the same output. That is, it will be able to actually give me what exactly my object is. So object, the key is added into the recent object. See, the last one which is printed, the key is added here and the value is black. But the powerful feature which I was talking about, JavaScript objects, it arrives here now. See, you, when you are using with the parenthesis, you can actually specify, let's say, const or let, because I will be actually making the changes to it later on. So I want to say that my property name is something, and I have let my property value is something, and I can simply just go here and say person of property name is equal to property value. And once I do this, if this works fine, which will, yeah, you will understand that if something is available in a part of a variable, you because this is a variable, it can keep on changing. I can make the changes at runtime. Why? Because see, right now here, my person, it is depending upon a variable. Now I can change the variable from anywhere. So that is the beauty of this particular thing. Believe me, I have done a lot of production project. This particular feature helps a lot. So let's say I want to specify city, and I want to specify value here as Mumbai. Okay. Or so see, this will work fine as well. I'll do what, just for our sake, I will comment of all the console logs we have been using here, so we don't see a lot of data. Yeah, I'll just keep this one. The last one I'll keep. So clear the screen, and if I run it back, you see the city of Mumbai has been added. At the same time, if I copy paste this whole thing again, okay, if I copy paste this whole thing again, I put it up here, and I'll get rid of this let. I'll get rid of this let. Next time, let me add that I want to pass on a text stack. Okay, I want to give a text stack, and this time, rather than passing a string value, I pass what, an array. And in array, I say I know Java, I know JavaScript, I specialize in big data technologies, I also know cloud, I work with DevOps, and I'm trying my hands in AI. And let's see what happens now. I run this, you see, this is the beauty. Now you can keep on receiving the value again and again from an end user. This is how objects in JavaScript looks like, works like. I hope you have enjoyed this. You can find all these codes on the link in the description. You can go to my blog codewithz.com. Thank you for watching this video. If you have liked it, please do subscribe.